what treasures we'll find in this back office. Oh wait, here's a treasure chest right here. Since I'm working another 6-day work week, I thought, why don't we get back here and completely finish cleaning out this back office? Because we did this half last time. But on the other side, it's still a hoarded, hot mess with all kinds of surprises just waiting for us. So let me give you the official tour de junk. Yes, there is all kinds of stuff over here. We have bags and bins and boxes and office supplies, and that's a tree stump on the floor. Yes, a tree stump, and diaper boxes, and the treasure chest. That was all from the office decor that he used to have, which was a tiki theme. That's going to go to the shore because he's redoing his shore house with the tiki theme. And there's little treasures that are over here, which may be mine that I had stored because I wanted to use them for future videos. But I just wanted to give you a quick tour of all the stuff we will be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. So before I even dive into that mess, I went to Home Depot to get a bookshelf. I figured some kind of shelving unit would be a lot of use to use that vertical space. And I also remembered that I had these crates sitting in the basement, so I thought, why not bring them to work with us? So now we can start decluttering. And when you see an overwhelming amount of stuff piled up in front of you, I feel that it is best to start with the easiest decision to get the decluttering momentum started. And that is, what are in these bags? Oh my gosh, these are actually the leftover bags from organizing all of the Christmas toy charities. So that's a very easy decision that we can let them go tossy-tossy. Now these toys over here were originally supposed to be donated to the women's shelter, but at the moment, they weren't taking toys. They're also not taking clothes. And I have a lot of clothes back here in the diaper boxes and also in the bins. They're not taking them for a while. They were just sticking to toiletries for now. So when I told the ladies that the shelter wasn't accepting clothes and toys, I asked if they wanted it back. And they were like, oh, no, it is out of our house. You keep it, do whatever you'd like with it. So my question for everyone is, what do I do with all these donations? Do I just drop them off at Goodwill? Or do I try and sell them at the yard sale so I can use that cash and give it directly to the women's shelter so it still helps them out? Please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think the best thing to do is? Okay, so we're gonna focus along the wall now. Now there's paint here and work binders. So these will be perfect to be put on that shelf. And this paper right here, we don't need it anymore. So we'll just take that action, put it through the shredder, and get rid of that too. And we'll let go of this extension cord right here. But underneath of this, we don't need this, tossy. We can let that go. And also this bag. This was from the best of in our county that we won, but we can let that go. And we can also let go of this Swiffer. I don't use it. I actually use a mop head that we can wash in the washer. So now it's time to start building this shelving unit. That way I can start organizing boxes and bins and getting everything up off of the floor. And this was fairly easy, though I'm not really the builder of the family, that is hubby, but luckily this was pretty easy to put together. So I'm going to start by putting these paint cans on the bottom since they are the heaviest. And also I have Mike's miscellaneous tools and things here. He is our handyman, so I'll keep them all together in one spot too. Now this bubble wrap is actually an office supply that we sell in the front. So I'm going to put that in the shelving unit as well. Now it's a little tight and I don't want it taking a full shelf, so I thought it was best to put it on the top shelf. This box right here, it's a tossy. We can totally let that go. Now in these bags over here, these are mine. In March, I had this wonderful idea to create a video series of redecorating the house using only my hoarded stuff, Dollar Tree items, and FreeCycle. Little did I know in April, I was going to be working so incredibly much that video idea had to go on pause. So I think for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crates from the basement and put all of the Dollar Tree items in there. That way when I'm ready to record, it'll all be there. And I also have these chalkboard labels that were in the basement as well. So I brought that so that I can also label the crate and see it nice and clearly. This box right here, this is a tossy, so we can go ahead and recycle that. Now, this coffee can that you see right here, and this strawberry little basket, yes, I was going to DIY them and make them into cute decorations. Now, these items right here are from my town's Facebook giving page, so it's all free. And I do wait a full day before I say I'm interested to give other people a chance. Like these glass vases, they sat for 3 days and I thought they are perfect to create a DIY video on transforming them into terracotta pots. And also these items sat for 2 days. I couldn't believe them. They're perfect for a kitchen redecorate, and it was all free. Now, I am strictly monitoring myself. What you're seeing are things that I grabbed since like January, because I know that this can trigger hoarding. But I also want you all to know that what I don't use, I will absolutely put back on that giving page or give it away as gifts. So just like the Dollar Tree stuff, I decided to put all the FreeCycle stuff into this purple bin so I knew exactly where it was. Now in this back corner are more toiletries that are going to be donated to the women's shelters. These came in after that March drop-off date, but luckily the shelter accepts these large donations every quarter. So there'll be another one coming up in the summertime where I'll be collecting again. So for now, I'm going to take these boxes that we were going to tossy and store all the toiletries in here properly. That way, when we start that up again, so when we start collecting the toiletries for these beautiful women, I'll have it all ready to go for them. Now in this big box is all of our holiday decorations for the office. So I decided to break it down into 2 boxes to fit in the shelf, one for Christmas and one for fall and Easter. And this piece, of course, was rescued from the curb. Not the paper though. The paper needs to be recycled. But the rest of this piece, I had this idea to use in the office. I was going to rescue it from the trash in the landfill, paint it a white or a gray, and be able to use it again. It is just my heart. I love to repurpose, recreate, and reuse. And of course, the space is starting to open up nicely, and what's left is very heavy objects. But this sign right here, we can actually declutter this. We can tossy this. We're not going to use it. So I had to look around to see what I was able to move, because a lot of these pieces are very, very heavy. And also my boss is going to be taking them to the shore for his shore house. I think he wants to do this cool outdoor tiki theme. And hey, I hope I get invited when it's all done. But right now, I just want it kind of stored in a better, proper way. That way, when they come to move it, it'll be easier for them to transport it on the moving van. And this is this episode's tossy pile. This is what we're letting go of, and we're going to recycle it as best as we can. And I have to admit, it's a lot easier to let go of stuff when it's not yours. Also, it's also a lot of trash, but each and every time I do a tossy pile, it strengthens my decluttering muscles. That way, it becomes easier for me to do this and also more enjoyable and a positive experience. And now it is the moment of truth. I can finally show you a completely decluttered and organized back office. It looks so much better than what it used to look like. Now over in this corner, of course, are the women's shelter's donation. And we have this shelving unit, which really came in handy to use that vertical spacing in this office. I do love how it came out. And yes, there are a few of my things on this shelf because you never know. This back office might eventually turn into the Hoarders Heart office. I don't know. We don't know what the future may hold, but that is a possibility. And over on this side are all those toys and clothes that were originally designated for the women's shelter. And I cannot wait to read all your messages to see what is the best way to donate these items. And this is the newly opened up space. I mean, not bad considering that half of this stuff weighs a ton. We did it. We did an amazing job at clearing this out and organizing it better. And of course, next month, all of this stuff won't even be here. The movers will come and they'll take it all out. So this entire back space will be completely opened up and it's going to look so amazing. And who knows, maybe we can fit a desk back here that could be made for editing videos. Wouldn't that be amazing? But I just want to thank everyone for your loving, encouraging, supporting messages. They really keep my heart fueled in this journey as I learn to declutter and heal in my hoarding disorder.